everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reading for the month of December, and I'm going to be reading for my lovely Scorpios. Now my lovely Scorps, as I promised on my little VT I did about a month ago, I'm going to be creating a tarot card for you so I can utilise it at the end of this reading via the means of the encaustic art. So without further ado, my lovely Scorps, I'm just going to start to build this card up first with a main colour, and I'm going to go with the lovely magenta for you as the base for this. I'm just going to apply this on the iron for you. Okay, so I'll just get some colour to start with. Absolutely love this colour, Scorps, and being a Scorpio myself, so I'm just going to apply this on the card for you just to get some colour, okay, to work with. I'm going to just put a little bit more on here. Okay, so yeah, just going to put a bit more of this colour on the card, my lovelies, just to get the base coat on. That'll do for me. So I'm just going to clean that off, Scorps, okay, and then we'll start to build up the actual card with some further colours for you. Okay, so let's have a look what we're going to go with. I feel like I want to put some blue. Okay, so we'll have some blue on. We will have some orange. Okay, we'll have some red. I want to put a bit of white. It's got a bit of all the colours in with the white as well. And then I'm going to finish off with, let's have a look what we'll have. I think a bit of green. There's loads on there, Scorps. Let's have a look what we've got. If we could have some messages then, please, for my Scorpios for the month of December. So yeah, wow, I'm happy with that, Scorps. When that's dried out, it's going to be lovely to read off. Add a little bit more in there. And we want messages for my lovely Scorps for December. And I'm happy with that, Scorpio. So I'm going to allow that to dry, my lovelies, and I will come back to that and we'll add it in at the end of the reading and see what kind of spirit messages we can get that from you, for you. Okay then, I'll just leave that there to dry. So my lovelies, the artwork that I did on the encaustic postcard has dried now, and we have it here, okay, that I'm incorporating in the reading for December. And I'm going to be reading for my lovely Scorpios, okay, Scorpio. So I am going to leave that there because I'll be coming back to that in a while. And then if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen the monthly reads before, I do poetry on the actual monthly reads, because what I do is I premeditate on the cards that I do for the monthlies, and that allows me then to add my little bit of poetry on the end, obviously myself being called the Poetry Witch, and that's the reason, because I absolutely love writing, and it's just an added little twist. So that's the poetry part on that card there. So I'm going to move that out the main frame as well. And what I'm going to do now is, without further ado, is start to open up the reading, guys, for the month of December. We're at the end of December, guys. Wow, it's going to be Christmas. So yeah, going into December then, my lovelies, we've got the card here of commit to happiness, okay? And believe me, Scorpio, that I know that the readings that I've done for you guys over the last, how long have I been on here? Since the end of June. Then I do know, and being a Scorpio myself, it's been a bit of an up and downer, okay? But as we go into the month of December, my lovelies, then it is going in with a lovely vibe of a happier, more light-hearted spirit. Yay, she says at last. So yeah, this is what we're focusing on. You know, December can be stressful, can't it, for families? You know, organising everything, getting everything sorted out for the big day as such. And it can be a stressful time. I always feel it can be a stressful time Christmas can, and it can also be a lonely time for people who are on their own and they haven't got family as well. So I always put, you know, I always have a thought out there. You know, I do feel that the real tradition of Christmas has literally gone out the window now. It's all about, you know, you see the cards, don't you, being in the shops, you know, around August time, and you think, wow, you know, and it's just all commercially driven, and the true essence of Christmas to me, you know, it is no longer, unfortunately. It is for kids, you know, obviously it's all about the children and Santa, and you know, and I do know I do know there's big adults as well who absolutely love Christmas, and I used to. I absolutely loved Christmas as a kid, but as I say, as the years have gone on, and I think as you get older, the novelty, you know, it does wear off a little bit. But I absolutely love the run up to it, guys. I'm waffling on here, but I do love the run up to it. I just want your opinions on it, really, what you think about Christmas. But yeah, I do love the run up to it. But when the actual day's here on the 25th, it's like, whew, you know, and it's, yeah, but, and I used to hate New Year as well, but now I like New Year more so than I do Christmas. But as I say, it's just, you know, what are your comments and thoughts about Christmas, guys? Be nice to know, you know, if you don't want to leave your thoughts on Christmas now with how things are. But obviously if you've got little kids, then it's, you know, the magic still goes on, doesn't it? But anyway, less about Christmas and more about Scorpio and December. So we've got commit to happiness coming in, focusing on, and it came in with the compass card and unexpected visitors. Okay, so the compass card to me, Scorps, and again, if you're new to my channel, I try and do a collective and a romantic side to these cards, but I am going to go with the collective at the minute. So the compass card for Scorpio, we're at the end of the year, and I always think to myself, man, I've survived another year. Okay, got through another 12 months of paying your way and keeping your head above water, and you know, hopefully no one has been too seriously ill, etc. So I always think, Scorpio, come to the end of December, it's about resetting that compass, waiting for the new year to come in. And this is what you'll be focusing on. I think you'll be reflecting on everything that's gone on in the last 12 months. And I do feel it's about focusing the new year and making adjustments not to repeat the patterns of this year, to be fair. And that is to allow yourself a little bit more me time, okay? A little bit more me time. And with the unexpected visitors, Scorpios, okay, even though it's a social season, lots of things could be going on, you know, work parties, friends, etc., who may just turn up at the door unexpected, okay, because this is the message of unexpected visitors. Scorpios don't like to be taken off the guard, okay? If anybody's going to be coming round to a Scorpio's house, they would rather know than somebody just turn up on the doorstep, because I know, and I'm a Scorpio, and I like to be forewarned. You know, somebody coming round to my house, they might, you know, I'd rather them say, "Oh, is it okay?" Ring me first and say, "Is it okay? I'm just in the area. Is it all right if I can pop in?" Because at least then you can think, "My God, I'll just quickly, you know, tidy up the breakfast dishes or whatever." I'm not saying I'm, you know, I am quite a tidy person anyway, but you never know, do you? You know, if somebody can just drop on you at the drop of a hat, and Scorpios, I know, like to be forewarned. But it's saying here, my lovelies, because it's the Christmas season, to expect those unexpected visitors, okay? So I do feel it's just, I'm gonna put it out there just to say, please get a couple of presents wrapped up, because I do feel that some of my Scorpios, they're going to have a knock on the door from a relative or a friend that they haven't seen for a long time, and it's going to completely take you off guard, guys. And they will become armed with a bouquet of flowers or a box of chocolates or something. They're really going to just take you off guard, and you're thinking, oh my God, you know, and I've got nothing. But through my reading, lovelies, get your little get something in the bottom drawer, so that you can say, well, actually, I had a feeling that you might be popping round, and I did get something for you. And then you think, whew, I got past that one okay. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling, my lovelies. You will be getting some unexpected visitors popping in, and I do feel, as I said, there will be, because of the Christmas season, they won't be coming empty-handed, okay? So then here we've got the message that came out with fulfillment, okay? And I just feel, because again it's going into that Christmas season, isn't it, that you know, I do feel that you will be finding time, and you will be having invitations, because the message on this here is there'll be a lot of invitations coming in, guys, around Christmas time. And it's about deciding, obviously you don't want to be taking up on all of them, unless you are a party animal, then go for it. I'm not going to stop you. But I do feel some of my Scorpios there will, as I always use this card as food for thought, the invitations, messages will come in, you know, saying there's a party here, there's a party there, this so-and-so, so-and-so, and you're just going to have to sit down and think, okay, don't really want to go to that one, I'll go to that one. And that's the kind of vibe, again, I've got coming up for your Scorps, that you'll just be having these invitations come in, okay? But I also feel as well that there's a few Scorpios that are waiting on to hear of a qualification or something that they've done recently, where they're waiting to hear of a result about something. But I do feel it's from actually taking an exam, or they're about to take an exam, okay? But it's just to say there'll be a celebration, because I do feel that that will be coming through as a big positive for some of my Scorps there, that it's knowledge, it's something that you've been studying for, and you know, it'll come in just at the right time, and you think, wow, that's made my Christmas, okay? And it's a reason to celebrate, my lovelies, on that score. So that next card that came out was the King of Air, okay? And we have the Emperor. So here, this is about really Scorps. I do feel that I've got some Scorpios, again, because of the Christmas period. It's a family member that some of my Scorpios don't really get to see enough, okay? That may be because of distance of where you live, but I do feel that it is a family member that it's like sort of a ritual type thing, where at this time of the year, you know, you pull out the stops to actually go and visit this, you know, the family who you don't see very often. You know, I mean, we get families, don't we, who sort of live through 2 or 3 streets away, and they see each other every day, or pick the phone up every day. I'm just picking up here, this is about some Scorpios out there where I feel it's to do with a male party, obviously having the King of Air. I just feel it may be as well, because with the King of Air, you've always got a hidden doorway here in this card, and I don't know whether you can see, if I bring it a bit closer, I'll use the light a little bit, but there's like a closed door on this King of Air. And I do feel, I'm picking up with some of my Scorps here, that they've had a family has closed the door on them over the last couple of Christmases. There's been a bit of a feud, okay, family feud gone on, where you haven't been welcome, or you haven't welcomed a family member. I'd say, no, they're not coming for Christmas dinner. I don't want to even see them at Christmas. I've cut them straight off. And this is what I'm feeling. There's been either the last Christmas before, or you know, it's been a couple of Christmases where there's a certain family element here that have been estranged at Christmas, okay? Because the door has been, you know, they've either shut the door on you, or you've shut the door on them. But this year, I do feel there's going to be a olive branch. There's going to be an olive branch here. There's going to be some kind of stance here, especially with the Emperor card, to say, look, you know, this is silly. You know, at the end of the day, we're family, and life's too short to be at odds with one another. And this is why I feel somebody makes a decision, because it's like, you know, it's an authority type of card. It's this authority of, no, we're not having this. We're not going to close the door this year. I'll invite them. If they don't want to come, that's fair enough. But it's like you're giving them the opportunity. You're sending out that olive branch to say, okay, the door's open, and you are welcome. And it's going along the lines of the old Scrooge film, isn't it? I absolutely love that film, you know, and there's been that many films done, hasn't there, over the years. You know, the old black and white ones, and then I think my favourite of all, though, I know they did an animated one, didn't they, with Jim Carrey, did the voiceover, but I'm not big on animation. You know, like people love Disney and Bambi and Toy Story and all that kind of thing. I've never really been a big fan of animation, but that's just me, I suppose. But I have to watch Scrooge. It used to be Wizard of Oz when I was a kid, but I can live without Judy Garland now, you know what I mean? But they put that on every year, don't they, Wizard of Oz? And I used to love that as a kid, but I think going back to when I was a kid at school, I actually played the Tin Man, guys. I actually played the Tin Man, and my dad dressed me up. He sprayed a fishing suit, and there I was at the age of 10, standing on the stage, as you do, silver paint all over my face. But it was, I remember it, I'll never forget that part, and I absolutely love playing it. But yeah, I love the version with Patrick Stewart. Absolutely love the version of Scrooge with Patrick Stewart in, who played Kirk, didn't he? Captain Kirk in Starship Enterprise. But if you've never seen the version with Patrick Stewart in, well worth a watch, lovelies, over the Christmas period. But yeah, this is what I'm getting here. This is the nostalgia feeling I'm getting when I look at those two cards. That I do feel that some of my Scorpios will be saying, I'm going to be opening the door, as they did in Scrooge. You know, his nephew said, you know, you are welcome, uncle. My door is open, and it was open every year. And then obviously I do feel that this is the scenario that's going to be playing out from some of my Scorps. So then we've got no peace like home. No peace, no place. No place like home. Like an E there. Oh man, my eyes. But you know, maybe I need glasses, but no place like home. There's no place like home. And I was just on about the Wizard of Oz. Funny about that, wasn't it? No place like home, yeah. So yeah, this is again following on, my lovelies, from this, because, you know, I do feel that it is going to trigger this invitation to where you've closed the doors off, as I said, and that came out with regeneration. Okay, so I do feel here, as I said, an olive branch is going to be put out to somebody, family wise, where you've had a sort of you know, there's been you know, not very nice territory being trod on over the last couple of years, and it's sort of been a barren area. But I do feel, because it's regeneration, it's showing the tree of life. Okay, it's like the tree of life growing. Okay, I do feel there is going to be some bridges mended here, my lovelies, in this December. Okay, so that takes me across the collective reading for you guys, my lovely Scorps, with the card side of things. So I'm just going to go back to the start, and we'll look at it on a romantic side, because I do like, as you know, two sides of the coin. So commit to happiness, okay, with the compass here. I do feel that some of my Scorpios, there's somebody from your past going to be coming back or getting in touch with you in December. I do feel it's somebody you haven't heard from for a while, and because of the compass there, like I say, I feel like it's been set in the past. Okay, it looks like it's going backwards in the love aspect of it, and the unexpected visitors here, I just feel it's going to be either a text message will come out the blue, you'll have an email come out the blue. Okay, it's going to be coming in from this person that you've had a connection with in the past, okay, in a romantic format. And then that will obviously bring food for thought, my lovelies. It's going to stir up thoughts and emotions here. And it'll also be a kind of message or a text message saying, hi, how are you? I haven't heard from you for a long time. Hope you're doing okay. Obviously, it's Christmas season coming. Do you fancy coming out for a drink? Long time no see. That kind of a message, okay? And obviously you're going to be thinking, you know, this is you now thinking, this is you, okay, thinking and reflecting on this person. Now, obviously it's the King of Air, but again, it can be male or female on the romantic side, where this I do feel this relationship, you you know, or friendship, or whatever link it is, where you haven't seen this person for a while, where I do feel that I feel more so for you, really, Scorps, actually close the door on this person. I do feel there's an element to do with this relationship where lies were actually told to you by them, okay? And this is why I feel that you sort of took justice in your own hands, okay, as the Emperor, saying, I wasn't happy about that. It didn't gel with me that you had to, I thought you were my friend, you know, I thought you liked me, I thought we were close. And then you said to them, no, you know, this is the kind of scenario I'm picking up with, this is the kind of feelings I'm thinking I'm feeling here, that you close the door on this friendship, okay, because of them not being honest about something with you guys, okay. But then we've got the no place like home. Then I do feel, because here, okay, it's showing, I'm going to bring this closer here, I don't know, because I lose the light when I bring this up close, but there's a symbol of a moon, but in the moon there's a face, okay. So when you get this message or connection or information or text or email or phone call or whatever it is from this person, okay, because I do feel it's from your past, okay, with the moon here with a face, and it's sort of this is you, you know, you're quite happy in your own little home, your own little setup, the way your life is going at the moment, but to you then it's going to be a decision, really, okay, because I do feel some of you will actually take up on the invitation to meet this person, okay, and you will have that drink, and you will sort of go over old ground, okay, because I feel like this is old ground here, having the house like lifted up from here, it's like being lifted up from old grounds, obviously at the time of when, you know, you were in connection with this person. But it's saying here, okay, that in this instance, I do feel the regeneration, okay, then yeah, it is going to spark off a meeting with this person, but then it could go two ways, and it's either, for some of you, okay, because of like I always like this, like molten, you know, like when it's like hot and molten, okay. I do feel if you was going to start up connecting with this person again, then it could be you're walking on hot coals, because of some of you are, I do feel like, you know, are happy in your relationship that you're in now, you're happy in your home life, and you're thinking, wow, if I sort of start a friendship again, okay, having the tree growing here, okay, am I going to be walking over hot coals? Okay, is it worth me walking over hot coals for us to start this relationship, friendship? And this is going to be a hard call for some of your Scorps. It's either I'm happy here in my own little home, away from, you know, old ground that's going to be retrod, okay, because I feel like this is walking over hot coals, because as I said, I feel there's some unjust here, some lies, some true colours that came out around this person, that you sort of took a stand in and said, no, I'm shutting the door on this, it's going. And it's been in the past, but even though you've been in your little world and your little home and everything else, now and again your mind has reflected back to this person, reflected back to this friendship, reflected back to this relationship, wherever that stands in the reading. But it's saying here, be careful where you tread, okay? If you do go along the lines of meeting this person or connecting or emailing or sending a message back, just know, I feel like it, you know, you will be walking over hot coals, really. Just to be careful not to get your feet burnt again. That's what I want to say. You know, because this is, I just feel like this is you here, your life's growing nicely as it is, and you're happy in your own little environment, okay? But this is creeping. You know what I mean? It's like this person's, it's like creeping behind you there in this card, and then it's creeping here towards you, okay? And I feel, it, you know, even in the instance where you may have already had some communication from this person, maybe, and over the month, you know what I mean? It's slowly got more and more, and it's getting closer and closer as we get to December. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling there on the actual romantic side of things. So the last card here is the new affirmation cards that I had by Holland that I did a walkthrough recently on my channel. So the card that I had out for you guys, Scorps, was love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So yeah, that was the card that we had there. Okay, so yeah, love is the foundation of your existence, and it's saying you are worthy of it. And I do feel, as I say, on the love side of things, because we've got like musical notes going across her chest here, okay, and again we've got things behind this person, like reflecting, remembering, and I do feel that's what it's linking in here. Okay, on the collective, it's just about making sure, you know, as I said, you've got to reset this compass going into the new year, guys, and play to your own tune in 2020. Give yourself more time, some more me time, and that's why that card's come out for you. So my lovelies, what I'm going to do now is go through this encaustic art print that I did for you at the start of the reading, okay, just to have a look what I could see in here for the month of December, okay. And I did have I felt like a spirit link here, and this is not going to resonate with everybody, but here, okay, and on this card, and again you're not going to see it really, I don't think, if even I bring it closer, but here I have a spirit link here with a male, okay, who actually took his own life in the month of December. So for some Scorpios, I have got a memory link here with a male, and I don't feel he was that old either. I feel sort of he was, you know, late 20s going into early 30s, and I do feel that he hung himself. Okay, now I don't like to talk about things like this, but I have to go with what I see, and I have to go with the messages that I feel. So even if it just is resonating with one person who comes onto this channel, it may be just that reason why you've had to come, because it's a young lad, you know, and I do feel he passed away and hung himself in the month of December, and it's just coming on, it's coming on as a memory link that I need to pass on to whatever Scorpio it is, or whether he was a Scorpio, okay. But I do feel that it's coming through as a memory link for December for some of my Scorpios, and it was a desperate measure, okay. I felt like he would have taken tablets beforehand, okay, and then done what he did, but he felt so sorry after. He didn't, it was a cry of help, and it went a step too far, okay. And I just feel, as I said, he just wanted to come through on a memory link to say, you know, he will be around you. I do feel that his passing is only been sort of 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, okay, that I'm picking up with this person who's passed away in spirit. And I do feel whoever it's connecting around, there's a new birth due to come in the new year. So whoever I'm picking up with, okay, this person who's passed over is saying they're happy that there's a baby, and I feel it's another boy that's coming into the world in 2020. So that's what I had there, okay, on the one instance, okay. I also picked up as well in this card, because they're a bit like the tea leaf readings when you're doing the artwork on here, okay. I did have, because you can turn it round in different ways, and it was down here I had a house, somebody looking at moving house in the new year, okay. So some of my Scorpios will be actually moving into a new property come the end of January, okay. So I picked up that there in the card. Then we had, let's have a look what else I could see, because I've left this and I've told obviously that I had a face here, okay, and it was somebody hiding from your Scorps. Somebody who's been observing you really, and I feel this is on a romantic level. Somebody is quite shy and has been watching you for a little while. So I do feel come the end of December, going into even like New Year's Eve, this person is going to be interacting around one of my Scorpios. Quite a shy person, has liked you for quite some time, and they're sort of going to, you know, come out of their shell a little bit around the Christmas period. So I did pick that up there as well for some of my Scorpios, okay? I could see in there. And then, what else did we have in this card? Let's have a look, okay? There was something else I saw. Yeah, I felt as though, because it was here, I felt as though, and again, I hate to say, I felt as though there was going to be a shock for some Scorpios, as in like a family member is going to be taken ill around the Christmas period, totally unexpected, okay? And it's just to say that I felt I could see somebody, okay, you know, spending Christmas sitting by a loved one's bedside, really, but within a hospital environment, and it was like just unexpected, and I felt like it was like a sudden heart attack, okay? I felt like it was a female, okay, where the family will be sitting round, you know, thinking, oh, you know, Christmas time, and it's not a very nice time, is it, for any family members to be ill? But I was picking up with that, and I was also picking up with some Scorpios. Now, whether it's they're doing it for their own children, or whether it's for themselves, but I saw a horse, okay, a horse being purchased as a gift for some lucky child or lucky person. But I just had the face of a horse here, okay? So there's going to be a new horse for somebody in the month of December as well. So yeah, this is what I picked up from this encaustic art picture, my lovelies. Like I say, that you know, I wanted to bring these in really, because they're just another little world when you look into them. But that's what I picked up from the actual reading there of the actual postcard that I did for your Scorps. And then just to tie this reading up for the month of December, I am going to read my poetry. And we have, as the year draws to an end, know the new year will bring you joy. Happiness is the key to your heart. 2019 did nothing but destroy your own self-worth and confidence. It was a really tough year, but know that 2020 is one you need not fear. The universe is resetting your compass with a lot of surprises in store. Unexpected visitors will be appearing at your door. Love will be around you, support will have your back. 2020 is going to be a good year for you, so embrace it and no looking back. So yeah, my lovelies, that's my poetry that I had for you, and I am just going to pull a little charm just to end this Christmas read off. So jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. That's sort of my singing as well as my painting. So yeah, let's have a quick look then. Scorps, what we have. Dun, dun, dun. Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. And we have, we have the lucky horseshoe. Oh, good luck, happiness. See, I'm starting now. But that was really significant, I feel, for the horse that I picked up in this card reading. Okay, but I do feel that it's going to be on the whole collective and love side. Okay, I do feel the horseshoe obviously is just bringing the element of good luck on both sides, my lovelies. So I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I will look forward to reading for you, my lovelies, in the new year 2020. Take care then. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, bye.